Yes. Okay. Yes, boss.
Sorry I'm late. I haven't missed anything, have I?
Just don't get comfortable.
I'd go for a coffee.
One murder at a time. Holly's just been left outside a charity shop.
Not very charitable.
Strictly against health and safety guidelines.
Oi!
So what does his wife say when he doesn't get home at night?
He does get home. Eventually.
I thought you were going to finish with him.
I am. It's hard.
Yeah, right.
What, have you never been out with a married man?
Nope.
How do you know they're not lying?
I just know.
You want to check on them, don't you?
No. Not all of them, just the ones I really like.
Anyway, I saw him to end it.
What's wrong with the phone?
You don't dump boyfriends on the phone. Phones are for...
Ah, I wonder who that's from.
My mum?
Rubbish, your mum can't work an egg timer. It's him.
What?
Mum, Sarge. Female, white, mid-40s, single stab wound. Blood leads from the green over there.
Murder weapon?
Not yet.
Do we know who she is?
Handbag was with her. Lyn Chichester lives locally. Husband's been informed.
Anything taken from the handbag?
No. Cash, credit cards, mobile phone, still there.
Any witnesses?
Someone heard a scream at 1:45 in the morning.
What's this?
An F?
Mrs. Chichester works part-time here. Woman that runs it, Mrs. Gregson, and her husband have arrived.
She did a couple of days a week since we set up the charity 5 years ago.
Yeah, I'm a keen amateur photographer. Wildlife. We went on safari, came across an animal sanctuary that was badly in need of funds, and we felt something had to be done. Luckily, others here felt the same.
That part of Africa's a mess. Civil war, disease, famine. People forget that animals suffer too. We're all on this planet together. We thought we ought to do our bit.
And how well did you know Lyn?
Very well. We were at a dinner party at her place last night.
Last night?
Yeah, organising our latest fundraising event.
Lyn was her usual enthusiastic, eager self. I still can't.
Go away.
And what time did the evening end?
11:30, 11:45.
And then you just went home?
Well, I did.
Yeah, I popped into the North Overs. They'd been at the dinner, and Tessa's a photographer. I use her darkroom.
At that time of night?
Well, it was to do with the appeal. It was a rush job. Tessa's a professional. Well, school photos. Stuff for the local rag. She took that.
Tim's taken the day off from the office. Do you think we'll be able to open? It's what Lyn would have wanted.
Very much so.
Yes, once our scene of crime team have finished. Does the letter F have any significance to either of you, or to Lyn as far as you know?
No.
Must be a terrible shock. But we do need to ask some questions.
Yeah, sit down. You know, my wife was such a caring person. She was so giving. I mean, she'd never walked past a big issue seller in her life. And if she had a fault, it was because she cared too much. And she trusted too much. Now some vicious thug.
I gather from the Gregsons that you had a dinner party last night. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was to do with their charity thing. There were 4 couples. It was me and Lyn, and the Gregsons, Frank and Tessa, Northover, and the Arundels.
And I understand it wrapped around 11:30, 11:45. What did you and your wife do after that?
I went to the Arundels.
Why?
They had a flat-pack wardrobe that had been delivered over a month ago, and Fiona wanted it assembled. And David's useless at DIY, so I said I'd put it together for them in 5 minutes.
And did you?
No. Instructions might just well have been in Martian for all I can make sense of them. It took me forever. Finished about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Was your wife here alone?
No, Frank at Northover, he was just finishing off his brandy.
And at some point she went out onto the common. Have you any idea why?
No.
Didn't you notice that your wife was out when you got back?
No, I went to bed in the spare room.
Why the spare room?
Well, because I didn't want to disturb her. I thought she was in bed. I should have checked. I should have checked she was here.
Off doing DIY in somebody else's house in the middle of the night. Sounds a little bit weird to me.
Not the first married man to be found in somebody else's house in the middle of the night. I don't imagine yours spends its time erecting wardrobes.
Give it a rest. Fiona Arundel, DS Scribbins, DI Ashurst, Middleford CID.
Must be about poor Lyn. Penny Gregson just popped round and told me.
You and your husband had dinner at the Chichesters last night.
Yes, David's organising a charity tennis thing this Sunday.
Mr. Chichester said that afterwards he came over here. Did he?
Mrs. Arundel, would you mind making your phone calls later? This is a murder inquiry.
I'm sorry, I've lost my mobile phone. It's very annoying.
What on earth is it doing here? We need to confirm that Nick Chichester came here after the dinner party last night.
Have you talked to Nick?
Yes. He said he came over to assemble a flat-pack wardrobe.
Of course. Yes, the guest room. We've got fitted wardrobes in the master bedroom. I'll show you.
I just need to know if he was here from midnight until 2 a.m.
Yes, it did seem to take him forever.
Can you and your husband swear to that?
I can. My husband wasn't here.
Oh? Where was your husband then?
David was... Have you talked to the others?
I'm talking to you. Where was your husband?
David went... I don't know, went for a walk.
At midnight.
Why?
Where did he go?
You need to ask him that.
Just practice keeping the ball in play as long as you can, okay? No problem. Hi, how can I help you?
Police officers, Mr. Arundel, about Lyn Chichester.
Just heard. Appalling business. The idea is to keep the rallies going as long as we can on Sunday. Every 5 minutes we complete raises more money for the chimps. You girls are handy with a racket, why don't you get your kids on? Come along.
You had dinner at the Chichesters last night.
Yeah, could call it that. Mediterranean, sun-dried doodah, brown rice, salady stuff. Lyn's usual offering.
We're less interested in the menu than in what you did later.
I guess you are.
So what did you do, Mr. Arundel?
I went to Penny's. Penny Gregson runs the charity.
Yeah, we gather her husband was at Tessa Northover's.
Doing some photographic work.
Whatever turns you on, eh?
Right, so there's a dinner party. Afterwards you go to Penny Gregson's. Her husband goes over to Mrs. Northover's darkroom, whilst her husband drinks brandy with Lyn Chichester, and Lyn's husband puts up a wardrobe for your wife.
Sounds about right.
And you and Penny Gregson were stamp collecting? Beekeeping?
No. Shagging. I take the thing seriously. The whole point of wife swapping is to have sex, isn't it?
You were wife swapping?
Of course. What else?
Wife swapping?
Yeah, husband's chuck car keys into a hat. Whatever set you draw, you get to bonk that wine.
Yeah, I do know what it is, thanks, Scribbs.
Yeah, sorry, sir. Obviously you do. I mean, not from personal experience. I wasn't implying that.
And the murder weapon?
6-inch blade. Uniform rat looking.
You've ruled out a mugging or attack by a stranger?
I don't think it was random. She staggered to the charity shop, drew a letter F in her own blood. I believe she knew her killer.
Then you think it may be connected with this wife swapping?
Well, it's the line of inquiry I'd like to follow at this stage, sir.
Yeah, apparently respectable people living in nice houses, doing lots for charity. But behind the double glazing, they're shagging each other silly.
I don't know how they find the time. Shop for food, walk the dog, do the ironing. Oh, pop over to number 12 for a shag.
So
The group, in theory, all have alibis from the husband or wife that they were with.
apart from Frank Northover, who was with the murdered woman.
And his name begins with an F, and of the group, he was the last person to see her alive.
Bungee jumping.
I warned him, silly sod. Hurling himself off a crane at his age.
Must be very painful.
No, it's murder.
Unfortunate choice of word, dear.
I did it for those bloody chimps.
You did it because Lyn seduced you into it like she always did.
I raised over 500 quid for charity with that bungee jump.
Is it worth it?
Good question. I'm in agony. I'm a regional sales director. Can't drive. Can't do my job.
Do you mind if we talk to your husband alone for a moment? I understand that at the end of the evening you drew Mrs. Chichester in a wife-swapping session.
Ah, you know about that. It started as a fun way to aid the charity. Lyn offered herself for sale in a sex auction. It developed from there. Pay to play, we call it. We are all consenting adults.
So how does it work? Car keys thrown in?
That's an old cliche. Last night, Tim Gregson drew names on bits of paper napkin. And we all put 10 quid into the charity fund and drew names out of the food bowl.
And you got Lyn?
Yeah, the real peach. As it were.
What do you mean?
Lyn was game for anything. Life is about experiencing everything, she used to say. All the guys hoped to get Lyn.
So what happened after the others left? Isn't the neck a bit of a handicap?
Well, there's more than one way to peel a banana.
Or eat a peach.
Lyn obviously felt guilty about the bungee jump. She said she'd make it up to me. Suggested ways we might, Anyway, we were just about to...
Unpeel the banana?
When the phone rang, she took the call in the kitchen.
What time was this?
12:30.
Do you know who it was from?
Obviously someone she knew. I heard her laugh a couple of times.
How long did the call last?
Well, a few minutes. Then her phone went off again. Said she had to pop out. Wouldn't be long. Grabbed her coat and left.
And you stayed there?
Well, after what she promised, wouldn't you? A man in a neck brace has to grab his chances when he can.
How long did you stay for?
An hour or so. Poured myself a brandy. Eventually got fed up. Went home.
About 10 to 2 I heard him come in. Just after Tim Gregson left. Took this for the local rag. Penny Gregson. Likes to milk all the publicity she can.
We know about the wife swapping, so you can be open with us about what you and he were actually up to.
We weren't up to anything. Tim gives me the creeps. It's all oily smiles and clammy embraces. When we're drawn together, I stick him in here.
You don't approve of the wife swapping then?
Oh, I'm not a prude. But, well, Nick's not up to much. And David Arundel, he seems to think he's at the gym. All grunts and push-ups. I almost prefer my husband.
So if Mr. Gregson was working in here, where were you?
Scanning images into the computer. I'm a digital convert. Much easier. For producing pamphlets, etc.
You said that Lyn seduced your husband into events like the bungee jump.
Only had to open her big saucer eyes and he was putty in her hands.
Is that a problem for you?
No. Lyn was like that with all the men. Constant simpering. Inane smile. Wow, bungee jumping. Gotta try it, Frank. You're so brave. They all fancied her rotten. Rather sad. Behind all the golly gosh, life is for living stuff, she was a neurotic mess. Oops. Mustn't speak ill of...
Your husband's neck injury seems quite serious.
Well, everyone laughs at the neck brace, but the specialist says he may not be able to drive for some time.
Or does he blame Lyn for the injury?
I think he does, yes. Or did. Not much point in blaming her now.
Full of the milk of human kindness, isn't she?
That's jealous wives for you.
What about the husband? He has no alibi and he's got a motive.
Well, he murdered her because he hurt his neck during the bungee jump.
Well, his career's threatened. A sales director who can't drive.
Excuse me, are you Mrs. Kirkman?
Yes, I am.
You reported hearing a scream last night.
Frightful. Absolutely frightful. Such a nice young woman.
You knew Mrs. Chichester?
Oh, yes. I helped out in the charity shop with her. We both had keys.
So you'll know her friends?
Oh, yes. They're a very chummy lot. Always popping in and out of each other's houses, day and night. Can't seem to get enough of each other.
So you weren't aware of any arguments or rows between them?
Oh, no, no. Well, there was that unpleasant spat yesterday.
Involving who?
Well, it quite upset me. They're usually such good friends.
Who are we talking about?
Lyn and Penny Gregson. In the shop it was. Got quite heated. It's a good thing we didn't have any customers.
So, what was it about?
Well, I don't really... I was trying not to listen.
Yes, but if it was heated, as you say, you must have heard something.
Well, it seemed to be over a letter.
So they rowed over a letter? What letter was this?
Well, I don't really know. Lyn had it, and I obviously didn't read it myself.
Nice house. Smart cars. Obviously got a few bob.
Hello. Does it marry in the Merc, Mrs. Gregson? Very nice.
Thank you.
Very classy. What does your husband do again?
He's a financial advisor.
Ah, that explains it then. Are we coming?
Yes, of course.
Quite sure. I'm sure, thank you.
Thanks.
I would have appreciated it if you'd been honest with us about the wife swapping when we first talked.
I'm sorry, Inspector. It didn't seem relevant.
Well, everything in a murder inquiry is relevant. However embarrassing it may be, Mr. Gregson.
Of course. I'm sorry.
Mrs. Gregson, can you confirm that after the dinner party, David Arundel came here for sex?
Yes, he was with me from midnight until about 2 a.m.
I also wanted to ask you about the row you had with Lyn yesterday.
Row?
Mrs. Kirkman said it got quite heated.
Mrs. Kirkman? I only keep her on out of the goodness of my heart. The old dear's obviously got the wrong end of the stick, as usual. What's she been saying?
That you rowed over a letter.
Oh, I'd hardly call that a row. No, we do a monthly mail shot. Lyn had forgotten to post a letter to a big contributor. Well, I got quite angry. We snapped at each other. That was it.
Penny and Lyn were the best of friends. It was soon forgotten. They laughed about it at dinner last night. Didn't you, darling?
Yes, of course we did.
I see. Well, if there's anything else that may be of interest to this inquiry, I'd like it out in the open now.
Then perhaps there is something you should know. We recently became aware that Lyn was having an affair. She had a lover.
Well, she had several, didn't she? Wife swapping every week.
This was different. The wife swapping's in the open. It's not the sex, it's the deceit. This was behind her husband's back.
How do you know that she had a lover?
Whispered phone calls in the shop. Unexplained absences. I approached her about it. She admitted that she was seeing someone.
Was that someone in the circle or outside?
She wouldn't say. I got the impression that it was someone close to home.
Obviously, we've no idea if poor Nick was aware. Just now, he's distraught enough as it is.
God, these people, they really irritate me. One of them's just been murdered. Yet they're still hiding things for the sake of appearances.
So you have reason to believe that she was having an affair outside the rules of the swapping circle?
The idea of the circle's for them to add variety to their sex lives, not to get involved.
Frank Northover was telling the truth. Lyn's mobile did go off twice last night. She had a phone call at 12:29 and a text message 5 minutes later.
And her SIM card indicates that the phone call came from our tennis-playing stud, David Arundel.
But the text message is even more interesting. Need to see you, my place, ASAP, urgent. And that came from a mobile belonging to his wife, Fiona Arundel.
I never sent any message.
The text was received just after midnight.
Well, it wasn't from me. There's obviously been some mistake.
Is this your mobile number?
Yes.
The text came from that number. Can I see your phone?
It wasn't me that sent it.
Well, who sent it then?
I lost my phone. Remember, I found it in the morning when you came round.
In the living room, as I recall.
Behind the curtain. I thought it was odd. Someone must have taken my phone, sent the message, then put it back in my house after.
Really? Your husband also called Lyn just a few minutes before you did. Why was that?
David called her.
Just before she died. Why? We believe Lyn was having an affair. Was that with your husband? Is that what drove you to lure her out onto the common?
God, this is a nightmare!
It's all right, Sarge.
Those are definitely the clothes she was wearing.
Yes. It's an absolute joke. Fiona isn't a killer.
Well, hopefully our tests will prove that. I also need to ask you some questions.
Oh, we're both in it together now, are we?
When did you last see Lyn Chichester?
I told you. At the dinner party, she was left with old neck brace.
And you went to Penny Gregson's. How long did you stay?
Quite a while.
How long precisely?
Do you mean how long did the sex last? None of your bloody business.
Just want to confirm what time you left, that's all.
No, you don't. You're dying to know what I'm like in the sack. Well, for your information, my dear, we made love a couple of times. No, I tell a lie, 3. And all in athletically different positions.
Really not interested in your sexual gymnastics. Just want to know what time you left the Gregsons.
I don't know. About 2, something like that.
And you had no contact with Lyn after leaving her house?
None at all.
Her mobile shows she received a call from you at 12:29.
Shit, I'd forgotten about that.
So, in fact, you called her just prior to her being murdered?
Now, hang on a bloody minute. Yes, I admit I called Lyn. I spoke to her, but that was all.
Were you having an affair?
Don't be bloody stupid.
Then why call her? What do you want to talk to her about?
It's perfectly simple. Penny pulled the I've got a headache routine. I reckon neck brace wouldn't be up to much, so I phoned Lyn, said bollocks to the draw, fancy swapping with me tonight instead.
Why Lyn?
Because she was the best lay in the avenue. She never had a bloody headache.
How'd she respond to your call?
It was just a joke. We had a laugh, that was all.
If Penny Gregson had a headache, how come you stayed till 2?
Because Penny heard me joking with Lyn and suddenly changed her tune.
What do you mean?
Jealousy, I guess. She suddenly got the hots, begged me to stay.
Really?
Yes, really. She was gagging for it. Ask her.
Well, thanks. That's it for now.
Oh, is it indeed? And what about my wife? I should warn you, I played tennis with your deputy chief constable.
Do you? Is he any good?
Your alibi's in tatters, Fiona. Your motive was sexual jealousy and revenge. Lyn was having an affair with your husband.
Ridiculous.
Your husband made no secret of the fact he found Lyn sexually attractive.
My husband finds most women he meets sexually attractive.
And how does that make you feel?
I couldn't give a toss.
But if he and Lyn were carrying on behind your back, wouldn't that humiliate you in the eyes of the rest of your circle?
You think David and Lyn were at it, so I killed her? You couldn't be further from the truth.
And what is the truth?
The truth is, I loved her. The affair she was having wasn't with David, it was with me.
He's outside. Oh, I must warn you, he plays tennis with the Deputy Chief Constable.
Well, I outgun him Scribbs, I play bridge with the Chief Constable. So, have you got anything else for me? What about the murder weapon?
Oh, not yet, but yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Ah, that's not me.
No, it's not me either. Spooky.
Well, you better answer.
Hello, Lyn Chichester's phone. No, I'm a police officer. Can I ask who's calling?
So did your husband know that you and Lyn were lovers?
No. He'd have gone ballistic if he'd found out. I really don't care now. Because whoever killed her killed a part of me too.
And if, as you say, you lost your mobile, when did you last see it?
I called Lucy, our eldest, at boarding school, just before we sat down to dinner. That's the last time I remember using it.
So one of the guests at dinner could have taken it?
Well, that's what I've been saying. I've obviously been set up.
But they'd have needed access to your house to put the phone back.
What about Nick, her husband? He could have taken the phone from my bag, sent the text, then hidden the phone when he came back after killing her.
Wouldn't you have heard him go out or come back?
Not necessarily. He was upstairs, I was downstairs in the living room. He could easily have slipped out. If he can't swear I was in the house all that time, by the same token, I can't swear he was either.
Did he know about you and Lyn?
Yes. They had a terrible row. He was none too happy.
Where is she? She damn well better be home in time to cook supper.
You can take your wife home now, Mr. Arundel. Thank you for your patience.
Our investigation will be continuing and we may need to speak to you both again.
I play tennis with some hotshot lawyers. I'd be very careful about accusing anybody of murder.
No one has been accused of anything yet, sir.
Ludicrous, all this. I do know my own wife.
Do you?
So, the phone call was from an old friend of Lyn's. Apparently Lyn was trying to contact her urgently the day she died.
Any idea why?
She wanted the number for a guy called Clive Fraser.
Do we know who he is?
No, but left a message for him. Oh, probably nothing, but his name begins with F. Fraser, Clive Fraser.
Sorry to bother you again, Mr. Chichester. May we come in? Mr. Chichester, were you aware your wife was having an affair?
It's a simple enough question.
An affair?
Did you know your wife was having a lesbian affair with Fiona Arundel, Mr. Chichester? Yes or no, please?
Yes.
Then why didn't you tell us when we questioned you earlier?
Sorry, I didn't think it was important.
Not important. Your wife has a text message from Fiona Arundel's mobile phone. It probably lured her to her death, and you didn't consider informing me that they were lovers important.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just so utterly lost.
You gave me a fright.
Mrs. Gregson, what are you doing?
Oh, Nick kindly offered Lyn's clothes to the charity. I've just been sorting them out.
We weren't aware that anyone else was here.
Oh, I'm just off. Excellent.
Penny Gregson.
Oh, yeah, I let the charity have Lyn's clothes.
So what was your attitude to your wife's affair?
Well, you know, she liked to experiment. Having sex with a woman was, just an enjoyable novelty.
I asked you about your attitude, not hers.
Well, I just told her to be careful, you know, keep it discreet. People around here are very straight-laced.
What, in Wife Swap Avenue?
Yeah. Most of them would freak at the idea of gay sex in the group.
So come on, your wife's having a lesbian affair and all you do is tell her to be careful.
Look, I didn't want to lose her. I loved her. I needed her. If she wanted to try out different things, then I just had to accept that.
Yes, but you didn't accept it, though. Fiona said you and Lyn had a huge row when you found out.
Yes, because I loved her. I didn't want to see her hurt. She was so naive sometimes. She just didn't see the danger in things. She was always flinging her arms around perfect strangers. I couldn't bear it. Kissing everyone at my college dues. I warned her time and time again. Everyone laughing at her behind her back. Laughing at me. Taking advantage of her. I warned her!
Yeah. And she wouldn't listen. And you couldn't bear it. So?
So? What, you think I killed her? No. I couldn't have killed her. I couldn't have hurt her. Not my Lyn. Not my Lyn.
Excuse me, I'm looking for dear Scribbins.
Yeah, that's me.
Clive Fraser. You sounded rather anxious to speak with me.
Oh, right, yeah.
Well, here I am, at your disposal.
Right, fine. This way, then.
Thanks.
Not bad for a chance call, eh? Very good of you to give up your time, Mr. Fraser.
Please call me Clive. I do hate formality, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Clive it is, Ben.
And does dear Scribbins have a first name?
Emma.
Emma. That's nice. It suits you.
Thanks.
The day Lyn Chichester died, she contacted a friend to get your phone number. She said it was urgent and was obviously keen to talk to you. Why?
I've no idea. Absolutely none at all.
But you did know Lyn?
Well, not really, no. I had met her.
When did you last see her?
4 or 5 years ago.
You haven't seen her for 5 years?
No, and to be perfectly honest, I only met her once or twice even then.
How'd you meet?
It was to do with Africa. I'd been working as a game warden in Zambia and Uganda. Mrs. Chichester and some friends were setting up an animal charity. I was brought on board as an African expert to advise them.
Right, you mean Jungle Alert, the Gregson's charity?
Yeah. If she wanted to speak with me urgently, I can only assume it was something to do with that.
So did you see him last night?
Nope.
Good.
No, not good. He cancelled. Cooked and everything.
Oh, not you special. You can't expect him to be reliable. He's married.
I know. That's why I went round there.
I don't think I want to hear this.
Sat outside for 3 hours.
You could get arrested for that kind of behaviour.
Gets worse. I saw his wife.
And?
Well, she looked really nice. Well, as nice as you can look when you're putting out rubbish, but she looked normal. She looked a bit like you.
Well, we can't fault his taste in women, then. Come on. Morning, Mrs. Kirkman. Could we have another word? It seems that Lyn may have had some sort of problem with the charity just before she died. Were you aware of anything that was troubling her?
No, I don't think so.
The other day you mentioned she had a row with Penny Gregson.
Yeah, over some letter she'd forgotten to post.
Forgotten to post? No, I don't think so.
Mrs. Gregson told us that the row was over the monthly mail shot. Lyn had forgotten to post a letter.
Did she? Mail shot? No, I don't think the row was about that.
What was it about then?
Perhaps it was. Penny's right. I am losing my marbles.
Please, would you tell us again about the row they had the day she died?
Well, as I remember it, Penny and I were in the shop. Lyn came in with the letter. It was apparently meant for the Gregsons, but Lyn had found it somewhere.
Yes, go on.
Well, Lyn was very angry about what the letter said, but Penny said it was all rubbish.
What was rubbish?
Whatever was in the letter, I suppose. Anyway, Penny got very cross. She grabbed the letter and tore it up, saying that was the end of it.
So the letter was destroyed.
Yes. But after Penny had gone, Lyn said, no, it wasn't the end of it, because she'd made a photocopy. She took it out and waved it. Very pleased with herself, she was.
And what happened to the photocopy?
Oh, yes. She zipped it up in that favourite coat of hers.
Remember that Penny Gregson was at Lyn's house yesterday collecting all her clothes?
Did you say you had a key to the charity shop, Mrs. Kirkman?
Yes. I think it's very generous of Lyn's husband to donate her clothes.
So we're looking for a coat?
Well, a coat, a jacket. You know clothes these days. They have pockets and zips and things. And no, dear, no, it's a more of a greeny brown sort of thing, with zips.
Well, I don't think it's here.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, silly me, of course. It was that very jacket that woman was so keen to buy.
Who was so keen to buy it?
Oh, what's her name? She's an unpleasant woman. Husband wears a neck brace.
Anyone will think you're playing for the other side.
In more ways than one, I think you'll find.
Care to put the long arm of the law into your pockets and make a contribution, ladies?
Yeah. Seems to be going well.
Oh, indeed. We're blessed to be living in a charitable community. Oh, well done, everyone. Another 5 minutes, another £100 in the kitty.
That's her. She's wearing the coat. Let's go.
Do you hold this? That's all right, we'll look after that. Suit yourself. Belonged to Lyn, I gather. Bit mawkish, isn't it, wearing her clothes?
Nonsense. They always liked her in it. Lots of pockets for spare films and things. £20, the charity kitty. Seemed a fair way to remember her.
Mind if we have a look in the pockets?
Hasn't left a winning lottery ticket in there, has she?
Look.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Gregson, thank you for this year's donation to the animal sanctuary. Be assured your £97 will be put to good use.
£97? Jungle Alert must turn over at least 40k a year. Frank Northover raised over £500 from one bungee jump. I think Lyn found out they were pocketing the raised funds, confronted them, Tim Gregson panicked and planned a way to kill her.
Well, it might turn out they were ripping off the charity, but big jump from that to murder.
Kate's got a copy of the letter. She's questioning the Gregsons about it.
You've no murder weapon, no forensic or hard evidence to link them with the killing.
Yeah, but it all fits now. We know that Tim Gregson shared the wife swap drawer. He gave himself Tessa Northover, which meant no sex and the chance to slip out of the darkroom and back undetected. He knew about Lyn's affair with Fiona, knew that she'd respond to an urgent text, so he stole her mobile, and sent a text to lure Lyn out.
And then how did he get the phone back into Fiona's house by the next morning?
Penny Gregson took it back. We know that she called round to Fiona's to tell her about Lyn's murder.
So the Gregsons planned this together?
Yeah, of course they did. Before the murder, Penny Gregson was understandably jumpy. That's why she didn't fancy sex with David Arundel. But when she heard him on the phone to Lyn, she panicked because that could have messed everything up. So she threw herself at him.
Okay. Sounds plausible, but it's all just supposition.
Simple mistake. It is chaotic out in Uganda. They look after the animals all right. Paperwork's a shambles.
We're having Jungle Alert and its donations checked out by the Charity Commission.
Why? You're supposed to be on a murder inquiry. What's our charity got to do with this?
Well, Lyn came across the original of this letter. Where? In the shop? Carelessly left in your bedroom during a wife swap, perhaps? Anyway, she became concerned about what had been going on and what had happened to all the money that had been raised over the past 5 years. Did it help pay for your nice home or your smart cars?
I'm a financial advisor. I do very well.
Well, you did very well out of Jungle Alert, didn't you? You certainly had the lion's share of that, not to mention the chimp share and the rhino share.
Oh, very amusing. What exactly are you alleging, Inspector?
Lyn had discovered what you were up to, and that's why you killed her.
That's absolutely outrageous.
You had a very strong motive. As pillars of the community, you'd have been ruined socially and financially if she'd exposed your scam.
I'm as keen to nail them as you are, and it does fit, but you've no evidence, and no forensics, and no murder weapons.
Wow. Hang on a minute. Where's that local rag?
What local rag?
The local newspaper with the photo that Tessa took of the vicar handing over the cheque. Here it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of money.
No, not the cheque, the knife block.
Well, what about it?
Tessa's photo was taken 2 days before the murder. Our scene of crime photo was taken the morning the body was found. Now check this out. See the knife block there?
Well done, Scribbs.
You're clutching at straws, Inspector. All right, auditors may find irregularities with the charity, but you've absolutely no proof of murder. So, if that's all.
Excuse me, Mum. We're going to have to take something away. I noticed this full set of knives earlier. This full set of knives can also be seen in the back of the photo of you that was in the paper.
So?
So, our scene of crime photo shows the block had a knife missing the morning of the murder. So the knife was here when Tessa took her photo, then disappeared, and now back again. The murder weapon. Lyn recognised you, didn't she? That must have been scary. Who's that? You probably planned to get the knife back earlier. But you hadn't counted on us staggering to the shop and blocking the doorway.
You can't prove that. You won't find anything on that knife.
Why? Because you washed it? I think modern forensics will find a perfect match between her wound and this blade. And even thoroughly clean, they'll still find blood traces, fibres and DNA.
You stupid, smug idiot! I told you just to get rid of it! But you knew best. You always do.
Lyn writing an F just before she died was to show you pair for what you are. Frauds.
Penny Gregson, I'm arresting you on suspicion of conspiracy to commit murder. Tim Gregson, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. be very short for the wife swapping now.
Don't look at me, I haven't got a husband.
Not one of your own, no.
There, what do you think?
Good. Clear and to the point. There's only one end in finish, though.
Doubt he'll notice.
Go on. It's for the best.
I know.
Well done.
Oh, that was quick.
Be strong. You've done the right thing.
It's not from him. It's from Clive Fraser. Wants to know if I'd like to go out for a drink with him.
Charles of the Jungle. He's a witness.
Well, at least he's not married.
You sure?
Dunno. Maybe I'll run a check on him when I get back.